Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are back live with another live stream. And you know what, man? I got my guy Tyrone in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You telling me, Tyrone?
Yeah, man, it's good. It's good. It's good to be on a little half-turn stream and that. Transfer news is hotting up. The season's ended. I feel like it's time. Like, I'm already getting excited. Like, this is what happens. The season ends. I start getting excited for the next one. You know, transfer news is happening, but it's good to be on, man. Big up everyone in the chat. Like the video, subscribe, you know, everything, all of that. Keep it respectful. And yes, what you say, man? You good?
I'm good, man. Listen, I wanted to announce the sign of Brandon Bemo in it, so I had to just let people know.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I even cut my hair for it, but I've not signed yet.
Brandon Bemo, here we go.
Bemo. I got a couple of offers at the moment, so I'm just taking my time discussing.
That, by the way, everyone now, when you get seen on the street, you're gonna be like, "Yo, that Brandon
I
Bemo."
know. Do you know what? I get Eubank all the time at the moment. I get Eubank all the time. That's my biggest one. I get Eubank. Like I was at a barbecue Sunday evening. I met some random people there, and then like I was just getting some curry mutton and that, and then I was like, oh, it's hot. So I took my hat off. And I'm like, oh, since when did Eubank get invited to the barbecue? I was like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, do you know what I mean? But I hear it. And Buemo, Eubank, they're both good at what they do. So I'm cool with that.
Nah, listen, big up to you, man. Make sure you follow Ty's channel, Ty Sports. Hopefully consistency in the summer. Yeah. But yeah, man, we got a lot to discuss, you know. Like I went live this morning and then we were talking about Delap and Brian and Buemo and stuff like that. But since then, we've had a lot of news on Bruno Fernandes ultimatum. We've got news on Cherki, man, a bit of a blow for Cherki in terms of news that is going to maybe a different club. And also, we might have some news at 5 o'clock, won't we? You know what I mean?
5 o'clock, some Garnacho news.
Some Garnacho news.
Which we will discuss, but it has to be at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got to discuss some serious news. But the first news I want to talk about is the Bruno Fernandes one. That was updated before. Let me just get it up right now. Al-Hilal have given Bruno Fernandes a final take it or leave it offer and told the player he has 72 hours to decide if he wants to quit Man United for the Pro League. If he agrees, they are ready to issue the paperwork on a 65 million a season contract and making a formal approach to United with a bid in the region of 100 million. Wow. So they've given him 3 days, 72 hours, 3 days, right? 72 hours, 3 days to basically say, yo, I want to take the offer, or they're going to move on. And apparently, guess who they're going to move on to? Edison, the one that United are apparently linked with.
Is it?
Edison, yeah. Edison is the one that they're going to be apparently moving on to.
And that won't be a hard deal to get done.
No, that won't be. They'll pay that money easy.
Yeah, they'll pay that money easy. And he'll be like, yeah, do you know what? I'm getting paid very well. So interesting. Do you know what? This is actually crazy. When you think about it, right? There's so many things to think about, Saeed, with it, because there's the fan side of it. Some fans want him to stay. There's some fan in this chat that want him to leave. Me and you know, I'm happy for him to go. Some man will be like, what the hell, Marcel, we have to have him to stay. It's such a, but then you got to think about it from the club's point of view, and then the player, 31 in September, I think it is. Bruno's never going to get this money again. He's still going to get picked for Portugal. He'll potentially go and win stuff over there because they've just lost the league to Benzema's team. They want to come and make a statement. Bruno's a statement signing. We want to get back on top. We've got the Asian Champions League next year. Bruno's coming out of Man United. He said he wants to win stuff now. He's at this stage of his career. He wants to be in the best competitions. Well, we can't offer him the Champions League this year. Nope. We can't offer him winning the league this year. So by the time Man United are back in the Champions League, we've got a hope. It's 12 months from now.
Yeah.
Winning the league, minimum. minimum at the holy grail is 2 years. And you don't know what's going to happen then. We might even be worse. So 3-4 years. He'll be 33, 34 by then. So what he wants to achieve and win at Man United, he's not going to do that. Like, bro, it's not happening at Man United. If you're at Al-Hilal, yes, it's not La Liga or the Premier League, but you could potentially still win things out there and still get picked for Portugal. And then Man United, you know, we're a club that need money right now. 100 million, 90 million to 100 million for Bruno Fernandes, and we can go and invest that in 2-3 players that are under 25, part of the culture reset, everything that's done, you know, and we get rid of a player that, for me, isn't getting any better. I know he's our captain, and I know it might be a statement that, look, your captain's decided to leave and go to Saudi.
The manager wants to keep him, though. He's desperate. I don't know if he's seen it today. He's desperate for him to say, but money's money. It comes down to Bruno.
He's changing his life. He's changing his life. Bruno thinking, I've got a contract that I'm never going to get again. I can secure my family's life and generations, or I don't get this, and I never get this offer again, or one, I get an ACL injury and I might not even get anything. You never know how football can change so quickly. Injuries happen. Bruno, it's actually ultimately up to Bruno. Does he want to, Saeed, does he want to stick with Man United and show that he can still play at the highest level in the Premier League and try and get us back to the top and be willing to be patient for a year or two? Or does he say, do you know what, I've done 5.5 years here, nothing's going to change. I've got big money. I've got to take this. And also the club can reinvest.
Yeah. You know what? For the first time ever, I feel like he's not like the burden of being the main guy at Man United. I don't know if you've heard him, but he kept talking about, like, I don't know, like player of the season or something like that. He goes, I don't want to be player of the season. I want someone else to take it. You know, I feel like for once, he's actually tired of being the main guy, the one that's the savior, the one that's getting Man United out of trouble, which is fair enough. I don't want that as well. As a fan, I wouldn't want one player to be the savior. Hence why I've been so super critical of Bruno's, because he's having to play hero ball all the time when he shouldn't have. You know what I mean? But then when I look at him, I'm like, he doesn't really suit the system. He knows himself, he doesn't suit the system. He doesn't want to be playing centre mid or when it's 6. He wants to be playing the forward. He wants to be. He's doing it because he's a captain, and you know what? He wants to lead by example, etc., etc. But really and truly, he don't want to be doing what he's doing.
No, and we've seen the example of it. He played in the Europa League final, and he was anonymous. Let's be real.
Europa League final, embarrassed himself. Let's be honest, because he kept thinking, "I'm a Xavi, I'm a Kroos." You're not that kind of guy, bro. You know what I mean? You're a final third demon. He's a final third demon, bro.
Right place, right time. You're great at it. I respect it. You can be a master at it. You're not the greatest footballer, but you're great at being in the right place at the right time.
So when you look at it as well, and this is the thing though, Al-Hilal, I don't know if you notice, they have got money this summer to play with. They're trying to go and get Simone Inzaghi from Milan, and they're going to pay him and make him the highest paid manager in world football.
Wow.
They're also trying to get Cristiano Ronaldo to join Al-Hilal. I don't know if you know that as well. I've been reading.
Didn't know that one.
Al-Hilal are looking to go and sign Ronaldo. So they're looking to sign Ronaldo.
I saw the Osherman yesterday.
Osherman as well. They have got money to play with. Listen, I don't know whether
could you imagine Osherman and Bruno? That gets you a bit of chaos and goals, you know.
Bro, they need to,
because they've already got Mitrovic there.
Yes, Mitrovic, but they lost Neymar. They need to spice up again. You see,
they do.
Arabs, they love to be on top, bro. They like to be, you know what I mean, the top man.
And losing the league, that gives them a statement to go out and make changes.
So for me, it's one of them where Bruno, 65 million a year is absolutely madness money, bro. Even for me, I'm telling Bruno, yo, bro, you don't owe anything to Man United anymore. You don't need yo, bro, like go and enjoy yourself. No United fan's gonna look different to you.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Go and enjoy yourself. Earn that money. You know what? I'm not the kind of guy saying you deserve anything or not. It's you've got the opportunity. Take the opportunity and enjoy yourself, bro. Because right now, United, we might not make top 4 next year.
This is what I mean. He's basically staying on hope.
Yeah, of course.
He is. He's staying on hope. He's hoping that Ineos back the manager. He's hoping that Amrim can get it right. He's hoping we don't go backwards. There's no guarantees at this football club. You're guaranteed your money out there. You're guaranteed that whether you're getting trophies or not, you're guaranteed setting up your family and yourself. And this is the thing, and I think you make a great point, Saeed. With Man United and where we've been at in the last couple of years, his probably best impact in that best season was when it was the lockdown, where it was Marshall, Greenwood, Rashford behind, right?
Yeah.
Since then, I was actually looking at Bruno's stats. He's always got 8 or 10 goals and assists. It's been about 18 to 20 GA in the league in the last 3 seasons, which is quite consistent in that period. But however, when you make the point of not having to be the man that bails Man United out, having to rely on others. Do you think maybe because he knows that we're looking at potentially a Liam Delap, who's not the finished article? I hear that, guys, in the comments, but look, a striker, Liam Delap, Premier League proven for a year at least. You got Matthias Cunha. We know that he can do damage. He can contribute. Brian Mbeumo just coming off the back of a 20 league goal season. Maybe Bruno might look at it at the same time and say, okay, well, we're actually going out and we're getting players that naturally can come in and contribute. Yes, they're not world beaters, I get it. They're not Osimhen, they're not Alexander Isaacs, but where we are, they're the type of people we need to be going for. Hungry, ambitious, determined people like Mbeumo and Cunha that want to be at a top club and help Man United get back to where it belongs, right, if they do come. Would Bruno maybe look at it and be like, maybe this is the time I might just stay because we're finally trying to get the players that I want to be around?
Absolutely. He might want to do that. But then also, you got to realize, bro, he's seen the manager struggle, bro. He's seen the manager really, really struggle. You know what? I don't think this guy's up to the task, bro. And I'm not going to really want to be here. I've just seen here, Man United fans chanting Bruno stay during training sessions.
Yeah, I saw that. In Malaysia, yeah.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? We understand it. But the money that we go and get from this Bruno situation, like 100 million, bro, is a lot of money. From a player we bought, for 50 million? We bought Bruno 50 million, right?
Yeah.
We've held on to him for 5 years, and we've doubled the price. I ain't gonna lie to you. I quoted around 120 million for Bruno, but 100 million.
Yeah, me and you both said it on the same show.
Yeah, so I'm snapping your hands off for me. 100 million. Take that money. We rebuild on that, and we go again, and we move on. But obviously, Bruno,
and we can reinvest that so well, though.
I know, man. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. It's a lot, bro.
Is. Like, this is how I look at it. Like, for Bruno going, right, in my head, Ericsson's gone. Bruno 100 million gone. So no matter what, like you said, Bruno potentially dropping deep. We need 2 midfilders, period. There's no excuses because Casemiro's legs, he's staying, but potentially at the moment, but his legs are he can't play 2 games a week or whatever, even 1 game a week, he might get injured. Then Kobe, we're trying to adjust him into the formation. Toby Collier could be very impactful, but he's injury prone. He's very injury prone for a young guy. We've got Agate, who we're questioning on the ball. So we need 2 players that can actually be comfortable on the ball. With 100 million, I don't know if it's possible, but you could go and say, right, 50 million Edison, 50 million Wharton. Bosh.
I don't think Wharton costs you 50 million, though, man.
You think he's 70?
70, 75. Wharton's a big. I think Wharton.
He's big. He's big.
He's a big one, man. And
he's my Michael Carrick replacement. I love him. I want him.
This is what I'm trying to say. United need to be quick in this championship, bro. There's talent in the championship, bro. Yeah. United need to be there first. You see that player that plays for Middlesbrough?
Hayden Hackney.
Bro, this guy's a baller.
Yeah, I haven't watched enough of him. Is he good, yeah?
Bro, he's good, man.
Okay.
There's players out there, bro, that you can go and get. So we don't have to pay the 80 million for Wharton. You see what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
Early. But
it's because you're Man United, though. They'll be like, why are you trying to play it from there?
I know, that's the problem.
We're Man United, you don't remember it. People aren't willing to take the punt because we should be Man United or going for the best in class and the world class. But sometimes you just got to realize where you are and also go and get these gems.
This is what I'm trying to say. You know what it is? Listen, I went with Ogate last summer. I got it horribly wrong. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what? This is why this season, Tyrone, I'm staying in the Premier League. I'm not trying to go to a different league.
Yeah.
If I get most of my talent from the league itself, I'm staying in the Premier League.
Yep. 100 with you. None of this Dutch league and none of this, all that. I don't know. They need a year to adjust. They're not physical enough. The pace is too quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jonathan Hammond, by the way, just gifted 5 memberships, man. Everyone, make sure you hail up Jonathan Hammond.
Premier League is the big W for us this window. Get Premier League. That's why Cunha and Mbeumo, I have no complaints whatsoever because they know the league. They know the pace. They've done it. I'm not here to say whether they're going to work with the formation or not. I know they're good enough. It's just whether we can get the team gelling and the manager can then produce his moment. Because we've seen if that man can do it at Brentford and Wolves, there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to do it at Man United.
Yeah, I agree.
Who would you go? Yeah, so I was good. Yeah, do the super chats and I'll ask you a question.
Big up Saeed, we should sell Bruno and get Adam Wharton and Baleba. Big up Saeed and Ty, we could not let Newcastle get a Buemo. We have to sign him. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Apparently, Newcastle seriously interested. Big up Saeed, we should sell Bruno for 100 million, get Wharton and Baleba. And the youth says again, big up Saeed, best YouTuber out there, always working hard, keep the grind going. Big up to everyone locked in, 1.5k in the building. And I don't know what likes we're on, guys. Mods, please push the likes. We're on 279 likes. The target is 700 likes by the end of the show. So let's do it. Yeah, go on, bro. What was that question you're going to say?
Yeah, so obviously, like, when people are looking at it now with the midfield, obviously, Cunha, there's rumours about us looking at a number 10. You linked it, Premier League proven, exactly what I want. Eze or Mbeumo?
For me, Mbeumo, man. I want efficiency. I think with Eze, I watch Eze a lot, and I, you know, when you really rate someone and you want someone to do well, but they let you down, and you know what I mean, and then you see them, and you say, bro, is this what you could do? But you don't consistent enough. This is what I mean with Eze. I look at him and I'm like, there's games that drift past him.
But yes, I hear
and
you.
Like, bro, Eze, come on, bro, this is your game.
Yeah.
Then he'll produce some madness, and you're like, I want Eze. I want him.
Yeah,
I want him. You see what I mean, bro? So he's kind of like, because I'm not gonna lie to you, with Mbeumo, he's more of a Salah type efficiency. He's more get the ball.
Yeah,
I'm gonna really dribble past you. I'm just gonna be efficient. I'm gonna be in the right place. I'm gonna get the ball, even though his close control dribbling is actually quite good. But I just feel like for me, he's potent. We need goals and we need people who are direct. I think with Eze, he's gonna want to glide past you. He's gonna want to get, you know what I mean, and then try too much. I wouldn't be against it, but I wouldn't be for it against.
I feel like Eze, like, he's very good, but in terms of like, if you get Cunha and get Mbeumo, I just feel like with the creativity of Daps in the background saying we ain't getting them.
Listen, don't worry about that. Don't worry.
But like with Mbeumo, it's like instantly with him and Cunha, I'm thinking we're getting an extra 20 goals a season. Like on top of what we are, like they're both getting us 10 in the league. I think they should be on paper getting. People might say 30. Do you know what I'm saying? But they're getting us goals, and I feel like where Man United have gone wrong is in the final third this year. We've got into the final third, and like this guy says here, we need. I literally took the words out myself. We need 10s. That I get it. Eze does the gliding thing, and it is pretty. He gets a few goals from outside the box. So I really rate him.
His scores are bangers. He scores.
I just need someone that's gonna just actually put the ball in the back of the net. We've had so much of this willy-nilly stuff in the final third this year that I'm so frustrated now that I'm just begging for someone to put it in the back of the net and show a bit of that, like, you know, that meanness, like, a bit of that lion in you, just like, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, you know what I'm saying, innit? You hear me, innit? I need a bit. I need it. I need it. I just needed the greatness.
I hear you. No,
I need the lion. I just need someone that's gonna be like, yeah, do you know what? I'm coming here and I want to mess. The room's all pretty. Your missus, you come back from the yard. Your missus done all the cleaning. It's nice. All of a sudden, you just want to dash a drink on the floor, and it's just like you messed it up. Just come in and mess it up, man. Just come in and do what you got to do.
But also play personality though as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cunha has that. People are doubting Cunha, guys, about like, his attitude and this. Trust me, I'm telling you now, Cunha gives me Dele Alli vibes a little bit. When Dele Alli was thriving at Tottenham, right? And some of you might be young enough not to remember, but when Dele Alli was there, he had that season where he got like 20 goals, 20 assists, whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yes, he was a good footballer. He was great at getting on the end of things, but I'm telling you now, Dele Alli was a nasty little guy. He could get his foot stuck in. He would be up and squared in people's face. He was like making man like Eriksen, him and Son look like the little puppets. Like Dele Alli was standing on business for Tottenham.
He was a man in a he was meant to be a boy at 18.
Yeah,
he came into a man's game. I was like,
yes, he played like he was a fully 27-year-old man. And I feel like with Cunha, I need a bit of that bite. I need someone that's gonna have a bit of that arrogance and that attitude, and it will just get other players saying, "Yo, do you know what? Raise your levels." And I always go back to it, Saeed, right? Unfortunately, my man was missing this year. Look at Lisandro Martinez, right?
Yeah.
When he came in and I think it was Malacia. I remember we got bopped by Brentford and lost to Brighton at home. First 2 games.
Yeah, I remember.
Martinez and Malacia, they came in for the Liverpool game when Sancho scored.
Yeah.
And it was like the first minute. And it just set the bar for the whole season. The first minute, I think Martinez put in a great challenge and then that shoulder barge Salah or whatever.
Yes.
It's little. I get it. People might say it should happen every week. We weren't being like that. Man United were being weak. We were showing that negative side of mentality. He come in and he was like, I'm not standing on this. Malacia was just throwing himself about. And it's just like when players come in and they can add that to the team, that a bit of it makes everyone think, well, I've got to be a bit more like, because if not, I'm going to look more embarrassing. And when Martinez comes back in August or September, whenever it is, he's going to be like a new signing if he's got the mobility in that. Got Cunha. We've got a few nasty players there, and then we just need to get back on it. Show that mean streak.
Bro, we need that, bro. The only thing is, well, obviously with Mbeumo, Newcastle are serious about this guy, you know.
Are you worried about them?
Yeah, because now, I don't know if you've seen it, they've sacked, or the guy's left Paul Mitchell.
Yeah.
Paul Mitchell, guys, has left Newcastle, which is for me a big indication that they aren't messing around. Because last year, this guy was dilly-dallying around Mark Gahey, willing to pay like 70 million. You remember? Paul Mitchell was dilly-dallying around Mark Gahey. He didn't really... Who did they sign last summer, by the way? Newcastle. Who did they sign last summer?
Who did they sign?
I'm trying to think who did they sign.
Lewis Hall on a perm last summer. They got Lewis Hall, didn't they? That was it, I think.
Lewis Hall. They got the.
He was like the loan thing before. Wow, yeah, they had a quiet summer, I think.
But yeah, Paul Mitchell that we were linked with, remember? He's leaving after 1 year, so it looks to show that then Lloyd Kelly, who now is
he went to Juve. Yeah. Oh, that's it. They got Asula from Sheffield United.
Wow, he's a youngster, bro.
Yeah, and he's not. Yeah, do you know what I mean? He hasn't shined yet. That's it, bro. That's it. You see what I mean? So he kind of failed in that regards, bro. He kind of failed in that regards. You see what I mean, bro? So in that aspect, this is what I'm trying to say to you about. It's late for now. There's not. I was looking at his on now. Not yet. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. But what I will say, like I said to you, is that big up to Show Barra again, man.
Wow,
yo, Show Barra, man. W's in the chat, man, for Show Barra, man. This guy's showing love. You get me?
Yeah, subscribe to everywhere. Subscribe. Make sure you like the video, guys.
Big up to Show Barra, man. Everyone in the chat, show love, man. You know what? I'm going to speak about City player in a second now as well. I don't know if you've seen it, bro. Ryan Cherki from City.
Do you know what? We will come on to it. I want to just on Mbeumo while you're on it, because the fact that Newcastle can offer Champions League football, I think, is one of the big points. I think if Man United got the Europa League, no disrespect to Newcastle, but Man United are a bigger club. We're a team where you've got a position now where you can come in and start games. If we just had the Champions League, I think Mbeumo picks us over Newcastle. I think Newcastle having that, and also because Jacob Murphy's on the right-hand side, his end of the season's dimming down a little bit, but Jacob Murphy, when they're playing 2 games a week, they need depth. Bro. They haven't got the quality like.
They can't be doing this anymore. I feel, I actually feel like a bit, I don't know what it is. Newcastle, it's like they don't understand where they're at right now, man.
Yeah.
They're not struggling anymore, bro.
No, they need to go up now and they need to elevate their signings and go and get bigger.
Not messing around with these little mediums. Look at their bench, bro. They might have got long still there, bro.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Newcastle.
And that's why Mbeumo makes sense.
I hope Newcastle flop, but I'm still like, come on, Newcastle, man. Raise your levels, man.
Yeah.
You're the Champions League now, man. Man can't be having a lot of stuff and that. Go and get relevant players in there, bro.
And that's why the Mbeumo one makes sense. Murphy can rotate with him on the right-hand side. Murphy's right-footed but plays on the right. And Mbeumo's left-footed, plays on the right. It gives them different variations to their attack. You know, you got Isaac there, you got Gordon, you got Barnes. It's a nice little offer, man. And I can understand that if Mbeumo chose there, I'm not going to be like heartbroken because it makes sense. However,
they've been on him for years, bro.
They've been on him for a couple of years.
Matty Renton, who's a Newcastle fan. This guy went out of his. I think he was. You know when they come out the ground, it's a bit of a weird one, but they're under like a tunnel or under like the stadium, right? And then loads of fans go around that area when they're going into their buses. But they sign autographs for fans and that, and they interact with the fans, and that's where they were saying, Newcastle, like they were talking about it. So that was last year, bro. And they've been on him for years. That's what I'm saying, United fans. We've got to watch out for Newcastle. They've got Champions League football. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't have that leverage, guys. Cunha was done before the Europa League.
Yeah.
That one was a good one.
100%.
And also Cunha was flirting with Man United last year, bro. Remember he was talking about United and I generally think for me, Mbeumo is going to be a tricky one because is he going to choose Champions League football or is he going to choose a club that he knows? Manchester.
Yeah. It's just massive.
Or Pogba, Martial. You know what I mean? Like, he knows that, like. Do you know what I mean, bro?
I hear it.
You know what I mean, bro?
And he's just got to. he's got to believe.
And Onana.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. Onana could be the agent.
More than you believe.
You know what I mean, bro? And this is the problem, though. Onana, do your stuff and then leave the football club, please.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what? What if it's not Mbeumo? What if it's Cunha and because now that leads you on to Cherki, which is perfect. What other 10 options are really under? Of course, people might say there's loads out there, but realistically, the real ones, what are out there? No Mbeumo. You got Cherki that's linked to City, which you're going to talk about in a moment.
Yeah.
Eze's going to cost a lot.
Cunha's got Eze spot.
Off the left 10. So we need to go. I'm
trying to think. Yeah, but I'm not with this, man. Sorry, man. Please stop with this Mustang.
I don't know who that is. That the youngster?
The youngster, bro. Please,
nah.
Because what's going to happen is, the next guy on that show, the next this, bro. I don't need the next this right now, bro. I'd rather go get me Bowen than this guy. Go get me Bowen.
Yeah.
People, put some respect on Bowen. I'd go for Bowen. He's 28 years old. He can play in that right 10.
So he is now.
He's 28, bro. Go get Bowen, man, for a couple of years. I wouldn't mind Bowen. Bowen's the type of guy, that even with age, he still is good. Even as he gets older, the guy's still going to be good. He's a goal scorer. He's you know what I mean, bro? Like I wouldn't mind that, bro. I'm honestly, if this guy is with what we've got and is for the future, I get it. But I genuinely, I don't want no.
Right now, I need starters.
I need starters, bro.
I need starters. Yeah. That's what we need. Kudus he's going to cost a lot, guys. People underestimate how much West Ham value him. Like that's 70 million or more.
Yes.
Kudus, definitely.
Kudus. No, he's 85 million. Kudus.
Save 85. There you go, guys.
85 million. Yeah, 85 million, bro. But let's go into the Cherki one because the what's been revealed by Nathan Salt. The only thing is, I'm not subscribed to Daily Mail. Are you subscribed to Daily Mail?
No, you don't have to subscribe to that.
No, you do.
They changed it.
Yeah, bro. They man do the whole athletic thing, man. Now, man, it's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, they're crazy, man. So I don't even know what's gonna be. Maybe there's a few quotes that come out. But yeah, like I said, the Cherki one, Man City, bro. I don't even know why they're even going for him. They don't even need him. They need more Gibbs White more than they need Cherki.
Yeah. I still don't want to see him there.
They've got Echeverry, they've got Oscar Bob, they've got Phil Foden. That's 3 players that can play the 10 role. I don't understand why they're going for Cherki. For me, Morgan Gibbs White makes more sense because they're lacking that power and that
intensity. Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say, bro?
Yeah. You know what it is, Saeed, though? I hear you, but my rebuttal back to that is 25 million is nothing.
I know that's the problem, man.
2,
that's the problem.
His age, and 3, the players you've named. How many of them are you looking at right now? So like Savinho, Jeremy Doku, Oscar Bob, Phil Foden. They're all good players and they can all have great days, right? But I'm not looking at any of them. Oscar Bob, I'm going to give a bit of grace because he's been injured. He's very young. But I'm not looking at any of the others and thinking, do you know what? I can see you here in 2, 3, 4 years' time. I can see you being banging next season. They all have their dips. They all have their up and downs. For me, for 25 million with Cherki, I feel like when you look at Savinho, Doku, and Foden, and that Cherki has that technical sort of that ability that I think's actually got that North African feel, that different.
I know what you mean.
I feel like, bro, I hear you in terms of like they've got other players, but with 25 million, bro, you cannot go wrong at all.
No, I know,
bro. It's that's why man are saying to us, look at Delap, right? Some man are gutting us, right? Cherki's a better footballer than Delap. You've got Man United fans that are saying, go and get Delap because, what if it goes wrong? It's only 30 million anyway, because they're talking about the price, because it's only 30 million. Well, bro, you're talking about Cherki for 25?
25, yeah.
I'll go there right now. I'll get a Eurostar to Paris and fly down to Lyon.
You know what? Them kind of signings you just make because it's 25 million. What's that gonna do?
People talking about Pep ruining him. I said Pep's only got 1 year left. How many he's got? 2 years or 1 year?
Yeah.
The Pep ain't gonna be here forever.
By the way, no way was that the message. Nah, it can't be, man. Is that actually real? Ruben Amorim's exact message to Alejandro Garnacho in front of the players: you better pray you can find a club to sign you. What? Nah, that can't be real. No way he said that.
Find it.
You better pray that you can find a club to sign you. Jeez. Talk about embarrassment. That is the ultimate embarrassment, bro.
Wow.
Nah, in front of everyone. In front of everyone.
Yeah, that's mad. That's mad. You know, a proper professional footballer dedicated his whole life to it. He must have said something. Garnacho must have said something. I can't imagine Amorim just coming out and saying that.
Yeah, he must have said something mad.
He said something mad.
Yeah.
He's been triggered and he's triggered something back, but we don't know what the trigger is. We've got the end of the conversation. There's no way Amorim walks in the dressing room and just says that. No way. But
also, I don't think this is what I'm saying. Like Nathan Sultan, for them to put that out there, they've got to be careful with that. You know what I mean? They can't be dilly-dallying around. That's something that the manager said basically.
Yeah, I've been told that Chris Wheeler found out that information.
Oh, Chris Wheeler found out information.
Yeah.
But how would they know? Would it be from the players? Would it be from the staff?
That's where I don't even know. I don't respond to that bit. I don't ask that, but I get told, and then
you
I just take it really. Yeah, a bit my own mind up.
Boy.
That's mad though. That's done. There's no coming back from that.
There's no coming back from that. There's actually no coming back from that, bro. You're finished. You're actually finished, bro. And you know what? Yeah. That's also something that you see when Mandem had been basically taking a piss out of Garnacho. He's gonna end up at Levante and that. That's basically. Ain't nobody gonna sign you, mate. Boy.
Basically, it's like going to another job and saying, "Yeah, mate, wait till they ask for your reference."
Yeah,
your reference is gonna be bad, and then the clubs are gonna be pulling out.
And you don't need a bad reference, bro. You don't need a bad reference.
Yeah, you don't need to. I don't know. Do you know what I feel like it is? You know, I feel like I thought Garnacho was going to be all right. Yeah, but obviously he's Argentinian anyway. But you know what I think could be all right?
Yeah.
If you'll get managers, like a Conte, like a Napoli or Atletico Madrid, they will kind of look at him and say, do you know what? I just know you've got a winning mentality. You just want to improve and work hard. So there'll be clubs like Napoli and Atletico Madrid. It won't be a flashy club, by the way, that will take a punt. It will be an AC Milan, an Atletico Madrid, and Napoli, like them gritty, hardworking, them teams that piss you off. The signs like Christian Romero. He's linked to Atletico Madrid. But for me, Atletico Madrid's perfect for him.
Perfect.
And Garnacho's the same. Them type of clubs, do you know what? They'll be like, Garnacho, don't worry about your attitude. I know it's because you want to win and you want to work hard. I'll take a punt on you.
Yes, I agree.
That's what it's going to be, Saeed. He'll get a club. It'll be a club that's got a bit of a... They recruit, they don't mind them type of players, attitude-y a bit players, or you've got to work with them a little bit. It won't be a pretty club. But yet staying in the Premier League.
Management is dreadful. Listen to me. We always complain about people not being put in their place, man. And finally now we're crying about it, man. I'm sorry, man. But listen, you know my opinions about the manager. I'm with the manager on stuff like this because you're putting players in their position. You know, people like Garnacho, Rashford, these guys have had it too easy at United, bro. So I'm with the manager for calling this sort of bullshit out. I really am, because these lot they're getting too big for their boots, bro.
Facts.
Too big for their boots.
Like,
I ain't having that, bro. I really am not having that.
I like Amorim, man. I think he's pure. I think even like the way he's just pure. He says it how it is. A lot of players have played under him. Players even now say he's honest. Mazraoui come out and said that he speaks to you directly. And you're not always going to like what someone says. I'm sorry. If you're going to live a life where you think everything's going to be pretty and you're going to get told what you want to hear, then sorry, like the real life ain't for you. Because sometimes you need to be told what you don't want to hear. Sometimes you need to be told to buck your ideas up. Do you know how many times Saeed messages me saying, get back on your channel, be consistent? It might not be what I want to hear at the time because it's the truth.
It's the truth.
But I need it.
Yeah. You need it, bro. Any message, bro. Any message. Yo,
you need it.
Do this, do that.
And even Amram said, did you see his speech? At the end of the speech, he said, I'm sorry to some of the players in the way, like, I've not been fair at times. But, you know, the good times are coming. But Amram probably knows, not every time he spoke to the players or whatever, he's probably come across the best. But he said, look, you know, we're human. Sometimes I've come across not right, and that happens. But him and Garnacho's relationship's done. I'm sorry, it's over.
It's done.
He's finished.
It's done.
Do you agree with Garnacho, by the way? I haven't got your thoughts on it. Do you agree that Garnacho should be really annoyed that he's played such a big part in the whole season and then got 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the end?
I hear that. I hear his annoyance, but to come out on TV, to come out on the interview, to actually an Argentinian radio station as well. The guy's chosen his radio station already. He hasn't gone to a TNT. He hasn't gone. He's gone to an Argentinian outlet or a Spanish outlet, whoever it is, and spoke to them lot. So he's carefully deliberating, saying, "Yo." And the maddest thing is, I knew he was gonna do this because when I was in the stadium, he didn't clap the fans. You know, he was the only one that didn't clap the fans. The only one. And I knew it. That he's gonna go do something like that. So for me, it's like I hear it. You're frustrated, but bro, like. The way he came out after and he's saying me, it was like almost like it's all about me, bro.
Yeah.
It's about you, bro. Like, I mean, bro, we weren't gonna win this game because of one player. Whether you like it or not, that sort of game yesterday was not about one player. We were collectively so bad. We were. It was only Lenny Euro that really played well. Everyone else didn't play well.
So even if he did start, we don't know. It's all hypotheticals. Ifs, could, should.
Like the way the fullbacks were playing that day, it's like. I don't know, bro. We were just so collectively bad. And it's just a case of like, I don't like this entitlement, bro, from these players, especially from these academy players as well. Like this idea of, like, you get a couple of games, he's got his own song. And I've been backing Garnacho a lot. Remember on the rants?
Wow. Yeah.
But what I've seen a level of entitlement. And I've just seen his attitude and the way he's moving. I'm like, nah, I'm not with this, bro. I like players.
He kind of thinks he's made it before he's made it.
Bro. You ain't made nothing. He's like, you think he's Ronaldo, bro. You're not Ronaldo. I said it with Rashford. Rashford, when I said to him, go and get your son Nico boots, bro. Like, you're not that guy. You know what I mean,
yeah.
One of them now. Like,
it's
look
hard,
at Rashford,
isn't it?
struggling to find another club, a club now. Struggling to find a club. So
it's a hard one because I understand, like, someone said to me, Ty, you played for your Sunday league team, for the whole season. You've been quite an important part, and you get to the final and you get left out and you get the last 20 minutes. I said, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be vexed. I think being pissed and being annoyed or whatever, you're allowed to be. But I think then coming out and saying what he said is the wrong part. I don't think Garnacho being frustrated is wrong. No one cares about him being frustrated. That shows that you want to play. You want to make a difference. I get that. I think what you said about disrespecting, look how crap we've been this season, the manager, this and that, whatever you said, that's when it's going over the bar. And I think that's where it's like overstepped and it's like, enough's enough.
Yeah.
And like, classic case of giving a young player too much too soon. I'll throw that back to Ten Hag. I won't even throw that back to Amram, to be fair, because I think Amram's rotated a little bit more with Garnacho at times, but Ten Hag played him 40 or 50 games straight.
Yeah.
He made him feel like he was the man. The talk, Double A, big up Aaron as well. I love Aaron, man. But there was a talk of, people, there was United fans screaming for him to get the number 7 shirt.
Never from you. Never.
I will never forget it.
Never.
So I think, I can understand that he's vexed. I'd be the same way. I'd be vexed. But I just think, you know what? Ultimately, this is my opinion, Saeed. I've never thought Garnacho was good enough. So I'm going to put that aside. And guys, my thoughts on Garnacho is I've always said impact player off the bench. And that's that. If you're telling me for an impact player off the bench, we can get 50 million, I'm sorry, you've got to take it. You've got to take it, man. And that's what I want to get, Saeed. I want to get 40 million for Rashford. I want to try and get 50 million for Garnacho, 40 million for Garnacho. Say 80 million upwards for both of them combined. Again, reinvest that money. And we'll get upgrades. We'll get people that can be just as useful, if not better. Because one thing about Garnacho is that he don't have the pace to beat a man anyway. He can't get past him, man. He's not athletic. He's not athletic enough. So, bro, it's not going to be a miss. Get rid.
I think what it is, though, it's the idea of us fans thinking that a youth academy always has to make it. Not everyone has to make it, bro. Even for me, when I look at Kobe, I am a bit worried about the situation. But deep down, I'm like, bro, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, bro.
Have you seen what they said about him, though?
No.
they're gonna put him on like a program to try and get him really like focused into the team, get a position, and get his body in the right shape.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, they're really gonna work on him this summer.
Okay, that's good to hear. I like that. That's something that I want to see. Like I said, I just think a talented player for him to not be in and around this squad and not be in and around the thing. Because I'm worried because at the end of the day, it's like you got to remember next season there's less games in it. So you know what I mean? Like it's would a loan move be bad for Manu? What?
Kobe go out on loan? Are you mad?
Yeah, why not? Why not? If you can't get games,
no way.
Why not? What's about loan? Bro, David Beckham went out on loan, bro.
Nah, I'm sorry. We cannot send Kobe out on loan. No, he got man of the match last season against City in the FA Cup final, and you're talking about sending him on loan.
No, I'm saying no, bro. I'm saying would a loan move if he hasn't got the game time be?
Saeed, I love you. No, take that back. I know. No, Saeed, we need to find a way to get him physically in shape and hopefully give him more game time and just find players that we can find this summer that can make the team better, that can then make Kobe even better. I've always said it. Kobe's a 4-3-3 midfielder, left side of the midfield. We don't play that. So we've got to find a way to either play him in alongside a 6 or in one of the 10 positions. But no matter what, Kobe's one of the best players technically to come through this academy in his way his brain works. We can't have him on loan.
To not be playing games, yeah? To not be playing games.
I'd rather him be crap and we sell him because it hasn't worked for us than him go out on loan and then he comes back on.
That's what?
I want him at Man United.
Yeah, hold on a minute. You said you'd rather be crap than we know we sold him, rather go out on loan, get a year experience, come back a stronger player.
You don't need the experience. He's good enough. What I'm saying is, I'd rather him be at Man United. We give him opportunities and we help him thrive as much as possible. And if it doesn't work out and he's poor, I'm like, cool, do you know what? We tried to make it work. We let him go. But there's no way for me, Kobe Manu can be going out on loan. No,
I'm not saying I want that. I'm saying that's a suggestion.
I know, I hear it, but I can't.
If he get game time, no, there would be a loan situation that United could explore so that he gets game time.
If you said it about someone like Heaven,
out on loan. Would you ever have thought Rashford would out on loan? Yes or no? Right now?
Nah, but the situation was.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I wouldn't. No.
There you go. Football can change. I didn't think Sancho would be out on loan. Where we are right now, bro. I feel like now loans are just they're part of the norm now. We're not like we have to understand like things are gonna happen. Yes, cool. You know what I mean? There's players that are bona fide good players. Like you see that Bukayo Saka, they came in straight away to the team because he was needed at his most.
And at left back he was playing.
And at left back, then he went to right wing. There's players that Phil Foden, they've had to work their way in, by the way. But what's with this Zubimendi, Madrid zone?
Saeed, man, you've taken me back, bro. You've taken me back, my brother.
It's just, bro. It's normal, bro.
I see the chat like Saeed, bro. What we smoking over there in Manchester?
Maybe I got carried away, but I'm just letting you know, like. What's going on here, yo? What's going on here, yo?
What is he not signing?
Zubimendi, is this true though? 1 second, let me see if this is actually true. Breaking: Martin Zubimendi's move to Arsenal isn't finally as yet because the player is waiting for Real Madrid. The Arsenal deal is close, but the players wait to see what Real Madrid will do with their midfield situation. If the club calls him, he will go to Real Madrid. I don't know. What's his source though? Cope. I got told this deal was done, man. I don't believe this. I don't believe it. He's an Arsenal player, but listen. Is the here we goes now not good enough now? Are we saying the here we goes are not good enough? Nah. I don't believe this is true, man. I think Arsenal,
I think Real Madrid will go for that Stiller guy.
Stiller, yeah. I'm not watching enough of him, you know.
Yeah, no,
I don't know, man, guys. What's he saying? What are we saying here? Is this reliable? You know what I mean? Man said, "Here we land." Not done. Hala Madrid. Yeah, you lot are cheeky, man, about Hala Madrid. You know, there we land. Yo, that guy might listen. It might have to be a there we land now, you know, because. There we land will be he lands in Arsenal and he lands at this, you know what I mean? Like
overseas when you got to fly around. Yeah.
Bro, here we go to what? Here we go to you know what I mean? A hijack. You gotta be careful, mate. You know what I'm saying? But no, honestly, with with our I am concerned that we aren't linked with midfielders though. That is a concern for me. Like
so we're not linked to it. We're not, or we are.
We're not linked, bro. Where's the link?
Yeah. We're not. Yeah, Edison one's gone a bit quiet, like you said. You mentioned Al-Hilal earlier. Casemiro, I think at the moment it's looking like he's staying for the year, even though the club would like to get the offer. So Casemiro, we've got Casemiro, Collier, Agate, and Kobe, and Bruno's a 50-50 one, and Bruno's a 50.
Bro.
That is honestly, that's
that
is
crap. I'm not looking at Collier. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think it's good enough. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to keep it 100.
You don't think it's good enough?
Nah, man, I don't think it's good enough. I don't think he'll ever be a top Man United player. It's just what it is for me. I've seen these sort of players before. I've seen a Ghana. I've seen what's his brother called? Zidane Iqbal. I've seen players. I'm like, yo, man.
I think he's got more about him, physically and up and down the pitch. I'm not saying to be amazing, but I think, okay, I'll give him a chance.
Okay, he's there. He's there anyway.
Okay, yes.
He can play.
Agate, we all know that he's not good enough on the ball.
Not good enough on the ball. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's not good enough on the ball.
Casemiro, very good experience, but we know his legs are going. He's not getting better.
Yeah.
Kobe, we don't know where he fits. He hasn't. He hasn't got the legs to get up and down the pitch. And then Bruno, our captain, well, we don't know because we've got 72 hours.
That's what I'm saying. It's not good enough, bro. It's not good enough. You know what I mean? Leverkusen want cash for work. This Nunes and cash swap ain't doing it for Bayer Leverkusen. They're not doing cash swap though. They're not doing cash swap. Man City, I've added Club Brugge. Yari, I had their list for summer. 22 euros valued. I think I know this one. I think he was that baller. I ain't gonna lie. I think I know who they're talking about. This guy was balling out against Man City.
Oh, in the Champions League, right?
Yeah. Bro, everyone's transforming their midfields, man. Liverpool are trying to get Wirtz. Arsenal trying to get Zubimendi. Well,
What are your thoughts on Wirtz to Liverpool?
I think he's a top signing, bro. I'm trying to hate on it, but I can't hate on it, bro.
Do you think he'll be sick, like super sick?
Yes, bro.
Oh, you do? You're fully bought in?
Yeah, okay. Bro. Listen, he's a quality player, man. He'll be playing in the 10 role. He'll be playing behind Gravenberch and McAllister, Salah on either end. Bro, it's like almost like, how can it not work?
Yeah,
you know I mean?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I've watched him at Bayer Leverkusen. I think he gets more of the keys at Bayer Leverkusen. I was not impressed with him at the Euros. I'm gonna put it out there. I was not impressed with him at the Euros.
You know what it was with the Euros? They played a weird system where he was playing more on the left, predominantly on the left. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
he needs to be drifting in the middle.
Yeah, he needs to be drifting in the middle, bro. So I don't know what's going on with that situation right there. If I'm being truly honest with you, so
I think it might take a year for him to maybe bed in physically. If I'm honest with you, I think physically he might take a year to bed in. I think he'll be good, and there'll be some games where he's not great. But I mean, I'm very intrigued by it because me and Harj are having this debate, and Baines the other day in the group chat. Yeah, big up Harj and that, and we're having a debate, and they were talking about how good Wirtz can be, and I was like, I think he's good, but I'm not as hyped as like what the general public are about him. Like I look at Lamine Yamal, Jamil Musiala, and stuff like that as like the top threes and stuff, and I don't have Wirtz in there just yet. But do you know what? The money you're spending, I look at it, and Liverpool have kind of got their midfield with Gravenberch and McAllister, and I think you're going to have Szoboszlai and him rotating in the 10. Yeah. The thing is, for me, when I look at potentially City, and if they go out with 150 million and they go and get a Reinders, they go and get a Cherki, and they go and get an 8 Nori, I feel like that's money better spent.
Bro.
Do you get what I'm saying?
They get a Reinders. Yeah, I agree.
Reinders, Cherki, and 8 Nori, but Liverpool, I suppose, don't
need more to do than Liverpool. Liverpool have to fill in bare holes. Man City got to fill in the left wing back because they haven't got a full back. They've got to fill in the midfield because they've lost De Bruyne. They've got to fill in the right back because they're going to get Livramento, by the way. They've got to fill in more positions than Liverpool.
Who's going to get Livramento?
Man City are looking at Livramento as well. Yeah, the target. Because remember, they ain't got right back, bro. They can't be playing right back.
Yeah, they can't. Okay. I didn't know Livramento was looking to potentially.
Nico Riley will go into midfield. And I'm not going to lie to you. Nico Riley's a bad boy in terms of what he can do. So he goes back in the field. And then they've got two backs. They got Reinders in there. Maybe if they get Oscar Bob, Reinders, Cherki, bro, it is scary though. And then they get,
and look at it because I remember they were looking at Cambiasso for a while. Do you remember?
Cambiasso, I know, but that's not.
They're from quiet now.
60 million.
Yeah, okay, so maybe that's gone quiet. And by the way, I do think Wirtz is a good player, guys. All I'm saying is everyone is on the hype with Wirtz. So someone's got to be a bit different. I'm on the go out and show me, Wirtz. Go on the pitch and do your thing and show me. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, he's gonna do this. He's gonna light it up. He's gonna be player of this or whatever. Yeah. Go out there and show me, Wirtz. Good player. Let's see what he does. All I'm saying with Cunha and the guys in the comments is everyone is watching week in, week out. So we just know what we're getting. That's the difference. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's better. I know what I'm getting. I'm going to the shop and I'm buying my basmati rice. I know what I'm getting.
That's hilarious, man. But you know what it is? By the way, there's some Cunha quotes, by the way, today here. Apparently he's talking about the manager. And but the thing is, though, is it a direct interview related to Man United? Why would he do an interview, though? I don't understand. Like, there it goes. Here, Amarin, I think he's a great coach. Why would he speak about the manager in the Wolves? Like, what's going on here, man? It's weird.
Well, he's done an interview.
Said Mateus Cunha on Ruben Amorim. I think he's a great coach. I wish him the best. I hope he conquers the world like he conquered in Portugal. Together, God willing, I'll do everything I can to help.
That might be a picture. That picture might be just a general picture, not actually from where the interview was. Fair enough. Because that would look mad.
Yeah, man, this might be the final goodbye. You feel me?
Yeah.
But he's basically spoken anyway. And it's his birthday, so 26 years old as well.
Yeah,
he goes here. Talking to him isn't easy. I think he's a great coach. We should not forget helping conquer the world. Yeah, so I don't know. The Mail Sport have got them quotes. I don't know where that's been from. I don't know where it's gone from. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying, bro? So, yeah, he's coming to obviously Man United, isn't it? I know that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bit weird. It's a bit unusual for someone to be talking about a manager is going to sign for. Do you know what I mean, bro? You know what I'm saying, broski?
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
unless it's like, you know what, the deal's basically wrapped up. I just think you'd wait until the end. But you know what? Yeah. You've seen a couple of times where him and Amorim look quite close. I hope it works out. I really hope it works out, because this is the good thing about the Cunha thing. It's a signing we've wanted for time. Do you know what I mean? Like we've wanted this on for ages. It's just then, what do we do next? I want Man United to be proactive, just like how City are, how Liverpool are at the moment. Liverpool got Frimpong and Kirkes. In my head, I'm like, they're done. Then it's going to be Wirtz. That's 3 signings. Man City looking at Reinders, and then obviously a couple more already. 8 Nori. Yeah. That's going to be a few done. Man United, Cunha, Mbeumo, get this Bruno thing sorted out. You know, teams. Well, we've got to be fair, the window opens next week.
The window opens on Monday, bro.
Sunday for 10 days.
On Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday the 1st to the 10th. So you got that window to sign people. Man United want to get a few players in. We're going to get money like we're seeing from Khalid. We're going to get money for Alvaro going to Real Madrid.
Oh, yeah, bro. You see, oh, man. I get it. We got money here. But...
Oh, is that it? Oh, it's only 5 million.
What?
Oh, I thought we were going to get like 15.
What the fuck? No, we got 50% sell-on clause, bro.
That's what I thought.
Nah. What's this all about 5 million, bro? Are you mad? Send me my money, bro.
Yeah. I thought we had a much bigger clause than that.
5 million, bro. Yo, we ain't no Chelsea, man. What's all this?
All right, everyone's Sanchoing us. Everyone's doing the Sancho thing. Everyone's doing the Sancho thing on us.
Chelsea now, this can't be 5 million, bro. It was 50% sell-on clause, man. Oh, 5 million, bro. I'm not hearing this, and I'm hearing now this Real Betis guy talking about, oh, it's gonna be a lot of money. Brother, these lot need to pay up, bro. They're quick to take our players, yeah. But pay up, man. About we're broke and that we can't really afford him, bro. Yeah, you're affording him, enjoying him right now, aren't you? Oh, you were enjoying his goals, weren't you? You're smiling when you see the goals, but when you see the price tag, you're crying your eyes off, bro.
Yeah, I hope that's a typo.
Bro, you know what it is, yeah, for me, yeah? You see these clubs, yeah? They act broke in front of Man United, yeah? But when it's time, yeah, and the shoes on the other foot, these guys say, yeah, well, you lot got money. You lot can afford it. You see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, thanks.
You lot can afford it.
Thanks. Oh, I don't know, man. We need to make sure we get... Yeah, facts.
These guys got to pay, man. I'll be real with you, man. I don't think Real Betis got the money. So they just move over.
Nah, that's not Real Betis. That's Real Madrid, isn't it?
No, I'm talking about Real Betis.
Oh, for Anthony?
Anthony, yeah. They're saying that we love the player. We like the player. I'm like, bro,
we don't even want that much. What, 35... 35
no. Whoa. Yo. I want 40 million, bro.
Okay, 40. Yeah, 40.
40,
Yeah,
yeah, 40
yeah. For
40
what? Because the impact of what he's done, we can't undersell. Yeah.
I'm saying 40 million.
Yeah, that's cool. 40 million for him, 40 million for Rashford, 50 for Garnacho.
50 for Garnacho, thank you. So how much is all this, by the way? What can we
40, 48, 130, that'd be.
Altogether for Rashford, Garnacho, and Anthony.
Yeah.
Nice. And they put 100 million, what's that? After 130.
230, that'd be.
230.
What, if we got the Bruno?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, 40 is 80, plus 50, 130, plus 100, 230.
230, bro.
This
is crazy, man. You see, if that was to happen, bro, yay. Bro.
Do you know what? I don't know if I even have the faith in the board to put the money. They got to put the money back in as well.
But they got, I know they you know what they like, man. They're greedy, innit? They'll probably say, yo, that's our work now done. You don't see that man that say, yo, that's mine.
That's done.
Yeah, that's mine now.
Now we'll put the prices. Now we'll put the prices up in the seats.
You know what I mean? But I'm talking about money we won't get. You know the ones there, bro. We're getting excited about money we won't get.
I ain't done a lottery ticket. You talk about what you're gonna do with the money before you even put a lottery ticket on. Yeah, man, I'll be buying this year and this year. Yeah, whatever, man.
You know when you get your maintenance loan and that, and then you get your maintenance loan, you start
and then you soon in your overdraft. Didn't come out my overdraft until about 2 years after. Oh
my God, bro. I swear down. You know what's mad? I remember the people in uni, bro. They would go on a mad. I said, yo, bro, all right. Later on, they're eating rice and peas and that. They're eating.
Tuna getting corned beef and that. This
they're going to that £1 burgers and that.
Yeah, man, the Rustler burgers and that. Oh my word.
Oh gosh,
man. Chicken noodles, mashing the chicken noodles together and that. Oh
man, I swear down, bro. It was a struggle, man. It was a struggle, man.
Yeah,
you know what? Yeah, big up to Knowledge as well in the chat, man. There was some news about, by the way, Liam Delap, I haven't heard your opinion. What are you saying? Liam Delap? Is it worth the hassle? Is it worth the Yeah,
perfectly worth it. I want a player that's got
chase though.
13 league goals in Ipswich team that's poor. What I've liked about him as an individual, Liam Delap, good physically, good with the ball at his feet, can ball carry it, can stretch it from halfway line, take it deep into the penalty boxes, can hold off players as well. Good link up play, good nice touch. I think the only way is up for him. I look at him, right? If Sir Alex Ferguson was manager of Manchester United 15 years ago, he is the type of player Manchester United would go for under Sir Alex Ferguson, and no one would complain. Trust me. Delap for 30 million, you cannot go wrong because he's only going to get better and we'll get that money back. And I think he's hungry. He wants to break into that England World Cup squad next year. And if you're at Manchester United and you're starting games and you're competing with Cherki, because I think Hojlund's done, then no brainer, man. I actually think, right, Delap's overall game is better than Gyökeres's. Gyökeres is the better finisher.
That's an interesting take,
Just saying. Overall game, Delap. End of strikes, finishing, Gyökeres. And that's what I'm going to say. If you go Gyökeres and put him in a team that's fully done and you're just sapping the ball in the back of the net, cool. But if you're talking about linking it up, hold up, physical, all that, I actually think Delap's overall game and the package, I actually think can be more than Gyökeres's, or if not, he's on par and he's younger. Yeah. Now, honestly, I actually love Gyökeres running in behind, but I watched him I've watched a few games this year, and like the ball into him and stuff. The overall game, trust me, like Saeed, I really like Gyökeres, but there's something about him that I'm like, there's Gyökeres.
If I was to tell you right now, I'm giving you Delap or Gyökeres. You're taking Delap. Right now, I'm giving you two options. Delap or Gyökeres. Right now, make a decision. Nah, come on, man. Seriously,
I'll probably go Gyökeres.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man.
I'll go Gyökeres just because of the finishing, and I know that I'm guaranteed that the ball falls to him. He's put in the back of the net. Yeah.
You know what it is for me? I want Mateta, man.
See, there you go. It's not mad. I was about to say to you. I was about to just literally say it's mad. I was going to say, if there's no Delap, Would you go and get Mateta?
I want Mateta, bro. I think for me, let Chelsea have Delap. I really do. Let Chelsea have Delap. I actually want Chelsea to go and get Delap because I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Like, you know, they can go and get striker. They've got less pieces.
Would you go for Mateta over? Say, take your careers out then. Would you go for Mateta over Delap?
Of course, man. Are you mad?
See, I'm not that big on Mateta.
And also, Mateta knows the system. He
does. No, he does. Yeah, true.
He plays the system for Glasgow. He's got that. I feel like for me, the hold-up play, the swagger, the goals, and also, you know, Mateta, left foot, right foot, bro.
Yeah. Even the link up, the hold-up play for this goal against City was nice. But
go and look at that. Did you see that when he went in the FA Cup, against, was it Villa? I think it was Villa.
Yeah.
The guy got the ball on the left-hand side. Bro, he literally waited and waited.
Oh, dinked it over Consa.
Dinked it.
Yeah.
Bro, like, honestly, man, I think for me, people are sleeping on Mateta. I really do.
He's only got one. Do you know he's only got 1 year left in his deal? Do you know that?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
27 as well, so he's a bit more like.
The only thing that I will say that I am a bit worried about is the fact that he's got Europa League football.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, if you've worked hard for that and you've worked, like he's literally with Crystal Palace, I think the manager will say, the club will say, we'll let you go on a free next year. You just please give us 1 more year in the Europa League. And I think, you know what? He'll get, and he loves the fan base. It's not as if he wants to leave.
I think he should stay. I actually think and I'm not disrespecting him, and I'm not disrespecting Palace, but I think that level is good for him. I actually think if he come to Man United side, I'm not sure. I'm not feeling it. I'll be honest with you. I don't want Mateta.
Man United tax.
I can't believe. I honestly, I get Mateta if he went to another club, but cool. Like if Man United were like our main striker sign is Mateta.
We're not getting.
I know. I've agreed with it in group chats. I have to agree with here. Yeah, we're not going to get Osimhen. Gyökeres is probably not coming, but I'm Delap over Mateta. Yeah. You know what? I actually think Mateta causes a lot of people do like him, and I think there's people like me that are like, nah, not for you, for United. But obviously our bars on the floor, they're all better than Hojlund anyway.
They're all better than bro. But yeah, speaking of Hojlund, by the way, Inter Milan are after him, by the way. There's some news about Inter Milan.
What, a loan with a buy option next year?
Yeah, buy option next year.
Yes. Yep.
Bro, if we could get rid of this brother, that'll be amazing.
I've really seen enough. I'm sure you watch him live, you know.
Yeah, obligation next year. I do that because then we know we're getting the money. But yeah, just make sure that's a obligation to buy. You get me? Like, because right now he could actually do well in a two-man attack. He could probably do a bit better because then he's not having to be relied on in a one-man striker. If he can play alongside Toro, Martinez, or whoever.
Yeah. Some players do that though, you know, like Lukaku, Edin Dzeko. I always say, like, when they play as a pair, they work better. Some players are like that. Like Toro Martinez, you're right. Another one, I've always said, lone striker for Argentina, crap. Put him in the front two. One can drop in, one can, you know what I mean? That's why I saw the link to Cherki. When they were linked to Cherki, obviously, I'm glad that he's going to stay now. He's shown fans that he's good. But I thought when Cherki was linked, I thought, oh my God, he'll be wicked at Inter. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, Hojlund could work there, but we need to get rid. We need to get rid.
Like I said, it's looking promising, but United now, we got Cunha over the line. You know when they say, like, you've got one over the line, how fast does the second one come over the line? Like last year, who was the first signing we got last year, by the way?
Yoro.
Was it Yoro?
No, was he one of the first? I feel like he coming. Who signed, right? Yoro?
Who was our first signing last year?
Dorgy was January.
It might have been Cherki.
I thought it was Yoro. I thought we agreed because we were battling with Real Madrid. Yeah, I thought it was Yoro.
Was it Yoro?
Yeah,
when did Yoro sign? When did we agree? When was it Yoro? Here we go. Let me find out now. Yoro, here we go.
18th of July.
Right, was it?
Yeah.
Right, we did our business late, didn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, we can't afford to do that.
And Cherki definitely coming after, because remember, we brought him off on the bench and he scored against Fulham and he weren't fully fit. Do you remember?
People are saying Cherki now.
Oh, it might have been Cherki now, I don't know.
Cherki, 1 second.
Like a week apart. Because remember, Cherki, he came off the bench, didn't he? Oh my God, we got Delit as well. When did we get Delit? Now that was towards the end. I'm sure Delit was near the end.
Cherki, here we go. Let me see this one here. It
The
was
lit was before Euro.
July the 11th.
Okay, it was Xerxes, the lit, then Euro.
Yeah, Xerxes, the lit, then Euro. Yeah.
So all in the space of the week, we got a free.
We got in a week, we got all of them in a week.
Do you know how gas was in that week?
That's what I'm saying,
like,
bro.
Yeah.
It was, I remember it was bang, bang, bang.
No, I'm not on the Vlahovic guy, man.
Pass that.
Hodge told me to get Vlahovic. I said, we should get Vlahovic. I said,
no. I was a big Vlahovic fan, but injuries have killed him. Bro.
And you know what? He's not mobile enough for this Premier League as well. He's another man. Probably have to play in the front too. No way I'm wanting Vlahovic at this football club, man.
Yeah.
Nah.
Semedo, no Semedo. I think I talked about this this morning.
Semedo, what? Right back?
He's a free agent. United.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? I prefer Walker Peters over Semedo.
He's a free. Listen, bro. The fan base won't like to hear me. I wouldn't mind Kyle Walker Peters as a backup option.
I'm with you, bro. I said it in the group chat. I wouldn't mind Walker Peters.
You know what I mean? He play right wing back, play left wing back,
free agent,
right age. I wouldn't mind it, bro. But again, you know, he's one of them where it kind of makes sense, but it won't happen.
Yeah. You're right.
So,
you're right.
And then obviously as well, there was also what was it again? I think I was going to say something there. There was another one I was going to talk about. I think it went out of my mind there. But yeah, there's a couple, like I said to you, the free signings. There are free signings out there, but United just need to be on it, bro. They need to be on it. They need to be ready and they need to be quick. We ain't got time. Everybody's in the same pot. Everyone's eating in the same area, bro.
Everyone's rebuilding.
Everyone, bro. Like this ain't no joke, man.
Even a team, even a Liverpool team that have just won the league, didn't spend no money last summer. They're rebuilding. You know what I'm saying? That tells you everything. Yeah.
Adrian Gomez, I spoke about that today. I don't want to ruin him again.
Yeah. I forgot about it. He'll probably go to a team abroad. I don't think he'll come back Prem. I don't know.
What was that? Sorry?
I think he suits teams in Europe. He's quite technical. I don't think he comes back Prem.
Yeah, there you go then. So I don't see that happening, man. So for me, it's big.
Did you know what? This next 3 days is massive because I think people are kind of like, because people want him. Look, and we're going back to your original. Obviously, big up, guys. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new and all that. Make sure you get to 1,000 likes. And if you just joined it, I do want to touch on that Bruno thing just quickly, and say, right, because people want Bruno gone, Saeed, because they don't like him or whatever it is, right? I think people are underestimating how big this transfer would be. If Man United sell Bruno for, say, 90 or 100 million, he goes to Saudi, and that's our club captain gone, our best player in the last 5 years, whether people like it or not. It's a big transfer, this next 3 days is massive. Because he either stays and we know, right, okay, we've got to get in our heads, Bruno's here next season. Some are going to love it. Some are not going to be happy. He's our captain. He's here for a year. We've got to plan around it now. Or Bruno is going Saudi, which is massive anyway. We're getting 90 million. Who we're getting next? Who's the next targets to replace Bruno? Like, this 72 hours is massive, bro.
But you know what I love about it? It's the fact that we don't have a savior anymore. No more hero ball.
Yeah.
No more. Oh, but where will we be without that player? Nah, mate, how about you, coach, manager? And you know, every manager relies on Bruno. And listen, it's okay to rely on your best players.
Yeah, Oli.
I want us to rely on players. Cunha, Mbuemo, Ahmad, this player, that player, striker. Yeah. I want us to be a cohesive team.
A team where someone's out, you're like, these players are stepping up.
Yeah, bro. It's not fair, honestly, on Bruno, and it's not fair on the team because then the team then realize, right, we don't have to turn up today.
Yeah. Or Bruno, they panic. Oh, Bruno's not here. What are we going to do now?
Yeah. Look at the family. We don't have there's been a couple of instances where Bruno's not played yet. We've been beaten, I think, Crystal Palace 4-0.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this club would be nowhere without Bruno. Like, I'm sick of that mentality, bro. We're Man United, bro. This football club is not based on one player. We should be a team. Yeah. Make United a team, and I'm telling you right now, we will be somewhere. I don't know where. Because I don't want to give that out there, but we will be somewhere.
Yeah.
And we will be a more recognizable team. We'll be
do you have faith in this team now? And this is what I'm asking you. Before going into any signings, we haven't got anyone yet. It's the start of the end of the season. Do you believe we're going to be coming back start of the season in August, side, and me and you're going to be like, yeah, do you know what? We done the business we needed.
I'm gonna say I'm hopeful because I feel like for me, I realize what's riding on this season, and and I think, to be fair, the only thing that worries me is, I don't know if you've seen Ruben Amorim's quotes. He was talking about like we can't really do much in the market. He said some few words about being restricted and whatnot. But I think for me, it's all about the sales. I think this summer is mostly about sales, because sales will then bring in players. If we don't sell, we won't probably buy. If I'm being honest with you, we have to sell.
Yeah, we do.
Sell, and then you can say, right, cool. You know what I mean? We could get some, we can register, But if we don't sell, then unfortunately, I'm going to go in the season thinking, you know what? Not expecting. And I think the manager will fail.
It's a big wake up. It's a big wake up call, because I think the way we lost Europa League, if that's not going to wake us up, what will? Like we said, the man them talk last week. The only thing worse than the season this year is relegation. Like that. Yeah. You lost the final to a team that hasn't won since 2008. We finished 16th or 17th. We've got a striker that's not scoring goals. Man United are renowned for players at least having a Rooney, Van Nistelrooy, Andy Cole, Dwight York, Van Persie, Louis Saha. I've grown up on an era of Man United of even Ibrahimovic and Ronaldo on their stints weren't amazing, but they got goals. This is the first time Man United have been in my lifetime. We've actually gone through like a season where I'm like, we have actually got no one scoring goals, like nothing. Yep. There's so much. If we're not going to wake up now, I'm worried for this football club, bro. I'm worried for you up in them ends. I'm worried for you walking them streets.
Bro, it ain't easy, bro. It ain't easy. That's all I'm going to say. It ain't easy, man.
Bro, sorry, we beat Villa on the final day. Nice little hurrah, but you know what I mean? Still, 15th, 17th, they're all the same to me, mate.
All the same, man. They're all the same, bro. It's all the same, man.
All the same to me.
Delap in it, every aspect of football. This is what I'm saying. But again, Delap is right now the club of in favor of Delap. Maybe they think he's going to be the next Harry Kane, and they don't want to miss out on that. They don't want to miss out on the next potential big striker. The fact that he's English, the fact that he's homegrown, the fact that he's someone that they believe that can lead the line for many years to come. They like the idea of that, and I feel like they like the fact that he's also 30 million as well. Normally these kind of strikers, they probably go for 80, 90 million once they're in their kind of pomp and prime. So they're seeing this opportunity. And so maybe it's a market opportunity. Maybe they see this as a market opportunity, bro. So I feel like they love the idea, but reality is that you've got to love the idea of what Mateta can bring you. What, someone else can bring you. Like, it's dark, bro. Because if we don't sign Mateta, I think it's dark times, because I don't know what
we don't get there. We don't, obviously, when Gyökeres and Osman done, we don't get Delap or Mateta. Ekitike is going to cost much more, so we ain't getting him.
100 million euros.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Do you know what the striker market is?
It's ridiculous.
It's washed, mate. It's rubbish.
Ridiculous.
It's rubbish. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. And do you know what? I think Xerxes is going to have a good season next year, but you can't pin because of the style of striker he is, you can't pin your hopes in him, because he's more of an assisting striker, a team striker. He's not going to get you 30 goals. We need Xerxes, and we need a goal getter. We need someone that I feel like is going to, the tap-ins, the little 6-yard, the ball scrambling in the box, is booting in it.
Yep.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to say, man. Big week, massive week.
Massive week, bro. Massive week for everyone in the club. Said, man, we just got to stay focused, stay on it, and man, we're gonna have to wait and see what this club's about, man. And they do.
What do you think? What do you think Bruno does? What's he got telling you?
My gut telling me that he's staying.
Same.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. Just put
stay or leave. Does he think? Yeah, guys, let us know in the comments. Does he stay or does he? I think he's gonna stay, because I feel like for me, I feel like, I don't know, man. Sometimes when you're comfortable and you're kind of like, I don't think he's got it in him to be known as a guy
that got the ambition as well. I think he still thinks I can play at the highest level. I want to help United still.
Yeah.
I feel
if it was a Bayern Munich that came in for him, then I think he leaves instantly. If a Bayern Munich came in for him, he leaves instantly.
Yeah.
But Al-Hilal is like, I'm still on nice wages here. I'm still on 300 grand. Still, still eating nice. But
I agree. I said if it was Real Madrid or something, or like about a Barcelona or a Bundesliga, or Bayern, a top European club, he goes. I even think PSG could have tempted him.
Yeah.
Also
could have been awarded 2 stars for food hygiene after mouse droppings were found in several areas. Yeah. Listen, man, it's what it is, isn't it?
Crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I think he stays in well, but let's see. Man
United are due around 300,000 if Real Betis win the Conference League. We'll be there tomorrow. We'll be there tomorrow for the United game as well.
Tomorrow,
We'll do a little vibe along tomorrow. 1:45, guys. Be there. I mean, yeah, I'm not expecting much, but we're just gonna see what
can happen, isn't it? Yeah,
I mean, it's
it.
A game. It's a game tomorrow that's on. United,
and then the day after that, we might have the bomber or we have the staying.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
exactly. So yeah, man, tomorrow. Then obviously the conference leagues tomorrow as well. So yeah, man, just check out the content, people. It's 1:45 in the evening, in the afternoon. Sorry, afternoon. Because obviously Malaysia. What time is it in Malaysia right now?
They're probably about 6 hours ahead. That's a guess. I don't know.
Yeah, they're like 6 hours ahead. Yeah, 12:45. Right.
Okay, yeah. So 7
Jeez,
hours. Yeah.
Man, that is madness, bro.
Yeah.
Flipping hell, man. That's crazy. But listen, like I said, it'll be about evening/8 o'clock time for kickoff because it's a bit more cooler in it, and I'm sure Malaysia's quite humid at this time, isn't it? So yeah, listen, salute, man. Salute to anyone who's still up, man. But guys, we are on 757 likes, guys. Can we get to 1,000 likes for the end of the show? Been a good one. Tyrone, pleasure. We're going to be here Tuesdays. You know what I mean? Giving you the latest lowdown and that.
Yeah, 100%, man. Make sure you lock in. Subscribe to the video. We get Saeed on the way to 200k now. And then there are the 2 channels below as well. It's Thai Sports Talk, my own individual one. I'll start trying to do bits and bobs on there, but more so on Never a Foul as well. I'm going to start doing video content. So if you like your analytical stuff or your opinion stuff, 10, 12-minute videos, I'm going to be doing stuff on there. And then cast stats and stuff, do a lot of live stuff, big up Monts as well. So if you like your top 6 stuff, go and subscribe. And big up everyone watching. Thank you.
There you go, people, man. Big up to everyone locked in. I'll be back later on, 10 p.m., guys. We've got a panel debate show. Me, Kaz, a couple of the lads as well will be live. And we'll be discussing more news. You never know. By now till 10 o'clock, there will be more news. I'm telling you now. So, make sure you're locked in. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And, man, Kaz is in the background, chilling.
Yeah, he's getting ready now. Yeah.
Getting ready now.
You motherfuckers better come over and hear me chat shit and go on that show because I'm ready to unleash on this motherfucker, bro.
There you go, man. There you go. I'm gonna leave you.
End stream, Dave.
We're fucking 15th. It's on the. We're 15th. We are 15th, sir. We are 15th. We are 5 points away from relegation. Yeah? We are closer to the bottom than the top, bro. We ain't winning Europa. There's no European football next year.